Guess what? I got the diamond, and you don't. Cause I'm a noob. I'm a noob, so now I got a diamond. But you know what? The diamonds aren't worth anything. They're just useless. Why can't I drop anything? Oh. Yay. My real friend is dirt. Dirt will rule forever. What's up everyone, this is Fuji for the win, and I'm going to be doing another Bukkit tutorial and showing you how to use event handlers. So, without further ado, I will explain what event handlers are. So basically, you can create you can use the events that the Bukkit API gives you. For instance, like player join event, and then it'll do something whenever a player joins the server. So, let's create a new Java project, name it tutorial 2, because last time we did basic messaging, I think it was. Can't remember, that was a long time ago. Just name it tutorial 2. And click on next. You should find a source package if you go up here to libraries, add external jar files, and wait for this to load. And so we're going to import the spigot.jar, which has all the Bukkit API stuff that we need. And then we're going to click on finish. Okay. So inside this source, you're going to right click on source. You're going to type in, and then you're going to put in new package. Let's call it me dot whatever your username is. I just like putting me just for short. Next you're gonna put in new, and then you're gonna right click on the package and do new class. And we're just gonna call it main. Well, let's just call it main for now. Okay. Now that we have created our main, we can now edit the text, well, the Java file. So first things first, you already have your package in your class. You're going to want to add extends Java plugin, just like that. And then you're going to need to import Java plugin response. Alright. Skip down a couple lines and type in @override. Basically the same thing that we did last time with the creating the onEnable method. Well, using the onEnable method. And there's actually this line of code that you need to type in order to make it so that way you can use event handlers in your class. So you type in get server, open closed parentheses, dot, why does that take so long? Okay. Again, manager right down here. And then you want dot register events. And you're going to type in this. And then this again. Pretty sure that's oh yes, and after you do that you need to add an implement listener. I forgot that. Okay. Alright. Then down here, add another at override animation, and then use the onDisable method to disable your plugin. And then just put save config. We're not going to do anything with config though. Just put it there. Alright. So let's just start out with our first event handler. I think I'm going to do on join event. Okay, so you type in an event handler just like this. And then public void. And then you can type in whatever you want it to be. So like join, join player, join event, E. Okay. So basically you're saying that whenever a player joins the event, you can also use E instead of using player join event, blah blah. Import player join event and event handler. Okay. So basically anything in here is what's going to happen when the player joins the server. Okay. So let's just do some simple. Let's register player first as something more simple than just player. Or whatever. I cannot spell today. Or type. There. So basically, you're saying player is the same thing as P and then E.get player. So that way it's using it as in the event. Alright. So you import player and then type in P dot, and you're gonna get a whole bunch of different things that you can do with the player. Send message. Alright. I think I want to do something kind of cool with this. I've seen someone else do it. So indent that if player dot has played before. So if the player has not played before, it's going to send them a message that says, welcome. By the way, the little double S symbol right there, that's actually used for color codes and then the number after it. So if you're wondering why I'm doing that, it's a little easier than just typing out chat color. But chat color does come in handy in other areas. So welcome, and then we're gonna do outside of the quotes plus p dot get name plus again, and you want to leave the spaces because otherwise you would put the message all in one word and you wouldn't want that. Or you can just add a period at the end. As you are a new player, since you are a new player, we would like to grant you 1 diamond. Okay, so basically that's saying whenever a player joins the server and they haven't played before, it's going to send them a message saying that they're going to grant you 1 diamond. So now we're actually going to give them the diamond. So if you type in p.get inventory dot add item, and type in new item stack, open close parens, material dot, and then it gives you a list of materials, diamond, semicolon. Then you might need to import item stack to org.bukkit.inventory. So you might get 2 there, but just do the org.bukkit.inventory. Alright, so now since that if the player has played before, it'll give them a message and give them 1 diamond. And then just to just to make it look more realistic, we're gonna do like this little sound effects too. Sound effect. Sound p dot get location. So this is setting the location as it says right above there. It needs the location, then it needs the sound. So you type in sound. I don't know what we should do. Oops. Let's do twinkle. A firework twinkle. Alright, so then you're going to set the volume, which is the first argument, and then the second argument. Well, the second integer argument. And this is the, I don't know, like, the pitch of the sound. Okay. So now, after this, curly brace, the closed curly brace, we're going to type in else. So basically, otherwise, if the player isn't new, it's going to send another message. Just copy this. Paste it in there again. Welcome, player. We grant you 1 iron ingot for playing again. Hang on our server. Okay, so obviously I'm not gonna get the diamond because I have played on the server on my server before, so it's just gonna grant me one thing here. So then copy these 2 lines here. And then just change this to iron. Oops. And then get all the way down here. And then do the same sound. Okay. So this actually should work. I'm not sure. I usually make one of these things and I mess up somehow. So let's save it and then Control A, Control Shift F. So that formats it all so that it looks nicer. Okay, one last thing before we go in game to test this out. With your click on your Java project over here on the Net Package Explorer. Right click. If this thing would respond. Whoops. Back. And then you're gonna type in new. Well, you're gonna do new file. Again. .yml. So basically, that's gonna open up this new plugin.yml. Yeah, okay. It's gonna open up this new plugin.yml, and you are going to type in the name of your plugin. So let's type it. Let's use tutorial 2. So that's the name of your plugin, and then you want to type in main. So this is where all your sources, and this is in me dot your username dot main. If you called it main, your class. If you called the class main, then you would put that, but you would put the class name. Then version, and we'll just put in 1.0. And then I think you can do author, but let's not do that because it's not needed. And then commands, there are no commands, but I just like to have it there anyway. So then we click on save, and we can exit out of that. Okay, that looks good. So then you right click on the Java project again, export, Java jar file. So you click on there and then jar file. Uncheck this class path right there because you don't need that. And then we're going to put it in here as tutorial 2. So you put that in your server plugins directory, and that looks okay. So finish. You might see this error about the plugin.yml. There's nothing wrong with it. It just doesn't like seeing a new thing there. Okay, so I'm going to go in-game and show you guys how this works. Okay, so I just looked at the console, and it said that tutorial 2 has been enabled. So I think it's all good to go. So let's just join the server and see what happens. As it takes forever to log in. Oh boy. Okay, there we go. So I saw that I joined, but it didn't connect me correctly. Okay, so as I'm falling into void, how lovely is that? Okay, so once I get up there, boy, this is gonna take a while. Okay, so they give me 1 diamond. It says, "Welcome Fuji for the win. Since you are a new player, we would like to grant you 1 diamond." Okay, so that's good. That's what we wanted to do. Yeah. So once I get up here, I'll show you what it's like. Oh, really? It was lag? Okay then. That was lovely. Alright, so gave us 1 diamond. Let's disconnect and then reconnect again and see if it gives us an iron ingot. Alright, welcome Fuji 4-1. We grant you 1 iron ingot for playing on our server. There you go. And it doesn't give you a diamond unless if you are a new player. Alright. Thank you guys for watching this Bukkit tutorial. Don't forget to check out some of the other videos on my channel. And subscribe and like if you want. I don't care. If you want to start playing on my server, then you can get whitelisted at mcultrabp.weebly.com. Leave the link to the website and the IP in the description. Thank you guys for watching.